but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Attention Cujo copters, the radio unfortunately has broken, so the higher ups has asked me to step up as a replacement to the radio. Apologies for any inconvenience. Hello, it's me, Joshua Cujo, your local grocery store VTuber, coming live at you on a Thursday evening. It is currently 9 p.m. where I am. I got back from work a couple of hours ago, and what are we doing today? We are playing more Persona 3, which I haven't turned on yet. Actually, oh, there you go. We are playing more Persona 3. Last I remembered, we were just getting into the new moon cycle. Nothing too crazy has happened yet. We were pretty much just going through our day-to-day. I spent a couple of hours off stream doing some of the Velvet Room quests, and then I leveled up Mitsuru as well. Jinx, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Long time no see. Hope you've been well. I hope you've been well. But we're not gonna hang around in Tartarus for too long because there's not much to do in Tartarus other than fighting. I mean, that's the whole point of Tartarus. But I do that enough off stream anyway. So we are just gonna go back to the dorm instead. I'm good, thanks. Hope you're well. I am doing well. I have, I've just been working. There's not much exciting stuff going on around me, so it's really just been working, and that's about it. But that's fine. It's not too bad. There's no school today. Your phone is ringing. Hello. Oh, whoa, Chihiro. Wow, you're the first girl to actually call me on a Sunday. It's mostly just been Kazushi and... No, we actually did hang out with Chihiro on a weekend before. I remember that. But yeah, but most of the time it's just Kazushi and Kenji calling me. How come Yuko never calls me? Did I forget to exchange numbers with her or something? Hello, this is Chihiro. May I ask to speak with you for a moment? Or may I speak to you for a minute? Yeah. If you're not too busy, would you like to go somewhere today? Since you have the Justice Persona power, you might be able to become even closer. What should you do? We should... Did we do... No, I don't think we've done her next social link yet, so yeah, we may as well. Really? That's great. Chihiro seems excited. Daytime. Port Island Station. Movie theater. Mikimoto, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you've been well. Hope your day is well. Hope everyone's day is well. Sorry about that. I ruined the movie for you, didn't I? Chihiro seems to be feeling guilty. But I'm worried I can't concentrate. Chihiro seems scared. I was afraid I might see that guy from before. Oh, Reeve, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Cujo's Groceries membership program. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Shoot, where was I? I was afraid I might see that guy from before. Did she have a stalker? I don't remember if she had a stalker from before. Not that I remember. I'll help you again. Oh, no, I think I remember she did. There was a guy that came up to her, if I remember correctly. Right. I'm with you, so I should be fine. But please try not to get into any fights. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Chihiro is smiling. Chihiro. Don't you have a sword? Just stab the guy. Technically, yes, we do have a sword, but we are in the human world, so It's fine if you stab someone in Persona world, but in the human world, you have to answer to human repercussions, so it's probably not a good idea to be stabbing people. Today, you two became a lot closer. You recall that you have something you can give her as a present. Do I? A flower. I have a mini cactus. You think Chihiro would like a mini cactus? She doesn't strike me as the perfume type. I do have a Jack Frost doll, although I actually need that for a quest later. I need 3 of them. Chihiro, would you be interested in a mini cactus? Huh? For me? Wow. Can I really have this? Thank you. Chihiro seems to really like the present. It's getting dark out. You decide to go back to the dorm. Everyone, I'm gonna give everyone I hang out with a mini cactus. I should have a cactus. I don't have any plants in my room. I should have a cactus. I can take care of a cactus. Right? Right? Am I gonna be one of those people that accidentally kills cacti somehow? It's like, they don't need much, don't they? If I somehow... Yeah, there was a post I remember online saying how this person was taking care of a cactus and it died. And they were like, I'm literally less nurturing than the desert. I don't want to imagine what would happen if I had a cactus. How do I get one? Where do I get a cactus? Like, do I get it from Walmart? I think I can get it from Walmart. Ooh, give me that. We're gonna hang out in this crane game for just a moment until I get 2 more Jack Frost dolls for Elizabeth. It's okay. I am experienced somewhat with gacha, so I have perseverance. I have perseverance. It's a good thing that I'm not spending real money. I just need 2 more. Come on, you don't gotta do this to me. 50 minutes later, I'm still here. We're almost there, guys. I promise we'll get further into the story. Really? Nothing yet, huh? I wonder what the chances are. Like the probability of getting something. It must be pretty high. I never felt like nothing but air. How much money? I have, you know, like I have a lot of money anyway. Because I did quite a bit of what's it called, grinding in Tartarus, so I'm not bad on money. I have enough to last me quite a bit, and I have stuff to sell as well, so I'll actually have more money later on. We may as well actually sell them here right after I get these gosh darn mother truckin' Jack Frost dolls. That's all I want. I wonder why. How come Jack Frost is the mascot of Persona, or like Shin Megami Tensei? When did that happen? And why did that happen? Oh, there you go. I got one. Now I just need another one. You know what? With my luck, this next one is going to be another Jack Frost doll. Watch. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I am fucking God. I speak stuff into existence, it comes true. In fact, I'm gonna win $1 million tomorrow. Please? I want $1 million. Mr. Rich person, whoever's out there, please give me money. I don't want to work anymore. Can you imagine anything else fitting that role? Maybe Pixie, but I can only see really Jack fitting the mascot role. What about Mara? You ever thought about Mara being... Is my reverb still on? Okay, good. It's not on. I thought my reverb was still on from when I was messing around earlier, but it's not. But really, what about Mara? You're here. Take this envelope. It's something that missing schoolgirl I brought in as a reward to the one who found her. There was a lot of the case that's Deemed us on the force, so I figured you guys were involved. Am I wrong? Obtained Recarm. Yeah, I guess though. I guess of the shadows, Jack Frost is the one that looks the cutest. I don't really know of any. There is Neko Shogun. How come Neko Shogun isn't the mascot? It's a freaking cat with samurai armor. Isn't that cute? Why isn't that the mascot? Come on, Atlas, step it up. Persona 6. The mascot better be Neko Shogun. I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Wait, what did I get from that prize? From the reward that I got for saving that one girl? I don't remember it telling me. Oh well. What I do have, however, is a fuck ton to sell. Just watch, I'm gonna make a lot of money today. That's what I get for, you know, for grinding off stream. I get a lot of money. If only making money was this easy in real life, then I'd be happy. I'd be a happy man. I'd be one happy dude. But no, I gotta work. I gotta be a responsible person, member of society, a thing. Battle pen. What the fuck? Battle pens. How did I not notice that? Is this armor any good? Actually, I saw Mitsuru had another, and it's not that good. I thought this Night Falcon would actually be kind of good, but never mind. Battle bag. Oh, Akihiko. You could use the outfit. Ooh, nice. Yeah, take that. Take that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I should really go back to playing Ace Attorney. I think I was, if I remember correctly, the last time I played Ace Attorney on stream, that was before my first hiatus, because that was the first year that I had streaming problems in the summer. Most of my streaming problems seem to be in the summer when my internet just like can't stay connected. I really hope it doesn't happen again. Here's to hoping. But first time, I mean the last time that I was playing Ace Attorney, I remember it was Turnabout Samurai. I'm pretty sure it was only the third case in the game, and I remember clearly that right before my stream started stuttering, I was talking to Old Bag. I remember that. I never did finish that, like go back to it. But maybe one of these days. There's so many games to play. There's so many games coming out. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't have time to do anything these days, and I got work. I don't have time to play anything. I do still try to play games on my own, because, you know, like, I shouldn't have the mindset that every game I play is something that I should stream. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to enjoy video games as much anymore. I am playing this game that I got a while ago, but I never actually played all that much. And then I bought it on the Switch. I had it on Steam, then I bought it on the Switch. It's called Moonlighter. It is a roguelike game. I think it's considered roguelike as well. But the thing about that, about that game is that you are dungeon crawling, you fight monsters, you get materials, and you sell the materials. Like, you run a shop. You take all the materials that you get from fighting monsters, and you give them a price. Sometimes it's too high for people, sometimes it's too low. You got to find that good middle ground. Like, you have to guess sometimes the value of an item. You might undersell it a few times until you find what it's actually worth. Jack's gloves. I think that's for Akihiko. But it is a very fun game. I've been playing it a lot. on my off time. I play it right before I go to work. Literally, I'm in my car in the parking lot waiting for my shift to start because I'm not gonna go in there early. Come on. I'm gonna wait until the very last second to come in. And I'm gonna play as much video games as I can. Because I'm a gamer. You can. Oh, shoot. That is a good one. Hell yeah. Akihiko is now set. Is there anything else we can do? Is the monk here? He is. Mutatsu. Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. Will you spend some time with Mutatsu? Yeah. Especially since if I do this, I think I will stay tired. And then we can go to the nurse's office. Thankfully, the nurse's office doesn't actually spend time. So we can do that. And if I remember correctly, it raises my guts? Something? It raises one of my stats. Colonial Mall Escapade. They say men are about courage and women are about charm, but I think it's the other way around. Well, if you're attractive enough, anyone would open up to you though. As you spend time with Mutatsu, the bond between you grew stronger. It's getting late. You decide to return to the dorm. I'm still having a bit of stutter, but that's fine. That's just how it goes, you know? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Hey, Joshua. I was thinking, the night before last, the 12 Shadows, Tartarus? Isn't there just too much we don't understand? True. It's starting to get to me. Hello, have we met this? No, I think we have. There's so many teachers, we don't get to see them very often. Doesn't the octopus in this picture look creepy? Many European countries don't serve octopus because they're feared as devilfish. My darling, for example, won't touch octopus. Last time I made pasta for him. Mrs. Terauchi continued to talk about octopi as food. But octopi aren't the only undersea creatures that are known as devilfish, that are called devilfish, I mean. Now, here's a question for Junpei. Of manta rays, squid, and jellyfish, which of these is not known as a jellyfish? What the fuck kind of question is this? Okay, I didn't even know octopi were devilfish. How am I supposed to know this? Hey Joshua, what do I say? Okay, so of these fish, which one is not considered a devilfish? Manta rays, squid, or jellyfish? Which one wouldn't be considered? I feel like, if any of these, jellyfish? Because jellyfish look more angelic, I guess. I don't think they would consider that one a devilfish. Because it's like rounder or something like that. Let's go jellyfish. Oh, I was right. Oh shit. Good going, Junpei. Jellyfish aren't devilfish because they're a dessert. Jelly. Get it? It was just a joke. Just plain common sense, Mrs. T. Thanks, Joshua. I almost look like an idiot. You hear your classmates whispering. Joshua helped him out. He's really dependable. He became slightly more popular. If only it was that easy, huh? Hey, I got an A in my class. Now I'm popular. How come that didn't happen to me? Class has ended for today. Good night, dude. I don't have any Velvet Room quests that I need to do, right? I should probably check. We'll go back to the class, but I am actually gonna go to Polonia Mall for a little bit. A little bit of Polonia. A little bit of Polonia. Wait, that's is a work. Requests. Undertake a quest. 2720. Oh fuck, I missed one. What? Wait, how did I miss this? 620. That was the day that I went to Tartarus. That was when I started stream, and the 21 was Sunday. What? Can I get this if I miss it? Who would have glasses wiped though? I think it would be Fuka. Actually, who wears glasses? I don't think they wear glasses. This isn't Persona 3. 4, sorry. Oh, shoot. Well, we'll see if we can't get this, but the next one is going to be on 6/27. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that I had missed that one. Okay. Hindsight, huh? Hindsight. That's how it is. I could have also hung out with this dude. Knows me. He's the food gourmet. Actually, while I'm here, wait, not here. I'm in the wrong place. There's still another I keep saying confidant, but that's a Persona 5 term, I believe. There's another social link that was hinted around here, but I never actually see them. I don't know if they're an actual social link. Oh, let me get another cactus. No, not glass face. Cactus. Everyone gets a cactus. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, there's supposed to be some sort of like artist girl here, but I never see them. They always mention her, like the NPCs mention her, but I've never seen her. Oh wait, why are you blue? Couldn't give a crap about them. As long as they don't start any shit, they're cool with me. Oh wait, no. I thought this was like a special like icon. No, that's something that happens if I were to press a certain button. What button was it? Minus. Start. Nope. Nope. There you go. Oh, I thought it was special. Never mind. Do what did I strip mall? I gotta make sure I don't miss anyone. There's gotta be something. Oh, here's Kenji. What are you doing here? Hey. I was just about to head home, but I don't really feel like walking. Hey, doesn't that mean I'm looking for an unlocked... That doesn't mean I'm looking for an unlocked bicycle, alright? Just steal bicycles? Can you... I don't remember the last... No, actually, no. I do remember the last time I rode a bicycle because I did fall down and I bruised my inner thigh falling down. And it happened in front of people too, so I was double embarrassed. That was fun. And I never rode a bicycle ever again. Can't make me. I have horrible balance. Like horrible balance. I can't balance to save my life. Even if I'm just on one leg. Let alone like a bicycle. I remember a few times I broke my shin. No, well yeah, not my ankle. I sprained my ankle a couple of times trying to ride a skateboard. And so I never rode a skateboard ever again either. I don't think sports are for me. I also sprained my ankle playing basketball in recess once. That wasn't fun. It's like I took a shot, I landed, and then my foot was not in a good angle, and so all my weight went into that foot, and the rest is history. And then there was this one time I actually fell down the stairs at school too, which also resulted in my ankle getting sprained. My ankle has not seen very good days. It's fine now, as far as I can tell. Oh, hi Joshua. Are you on your way home? Yeah, are you coming? Sorry, there was something I was going to do. I'm learning how to cook, but I'm still just experimenting. Not sure if it's edible at this point. If you volunteer to help her, you might regret it. I'm not courageous enough. Oh, that's right. I need courage. Which means I gotta go to Wild Duck Burger? Is that how it is? I gotta go to the burger? How is eating a burger enough to, like, warrants guts being increased. How can I help you? Well now, what do we have here? You seem unwell. Is it a wound, a virus, a curse, or is it love? It's the perfect opportunity to try my new concoction. Mr. Edogawa has a huge grin on his face. Actually, no wait, this increases my guts, doesn't it? Here, try this. Includes a little bitter mugwort, poison carrot, henbane, jujube, rabbit's foot, etc., etc. Even Huck-san's finest alchemist would be astonished by the ingredients. I shall treat your illness right here and now. Now drink this. Come on, drink up. The most bizarre smell that you've ever encountered in your life is drifting out of the bottle. Will you drink it? Yep. Wait, did it increase my guts or did it increase my luck? It's one of those. Whether or not you get better is inconsequential. You survived. Cheers to your bravery. Sorry I had to have deceived you. Okay, it is my courage. Nice. Okay, get away from me, Mr. Magic Man. I don't have any time for your antics. How you got this job is beyond me. You better be like a miracle worker. Okay, so we can go to Kendo Club. I think we haven't been to Kendo Club in a while. Other than that, music club we might be able to do. I never really go to the student council room because that guy's storyline doesn't really interest me. There's Kenji, of course. We saw him earlier, but he doesn't have a event today. Nozomi, the guy in Polonium Mall who is the gourmet. We haven't hung out with him a lot, so our level with him is pretty low. There's Maiko, who is... Actually, I don't even know if she's here. Let me take a look real quick. I know I deviate a lot, but that's just how I am. Okay, Maiko is here. Maiko is here. We only started her social link a while ago, and her parents are getting a divorce. So fun. Very fun. Loading Mall, no. I guess we can just hang out with Kazushi. That's fine. There's plenty of time to do a lot of things. Kind of. Hey bro, it's time for practice. You go on ahead. I think this may just be a generic one. The Kendo team is giving it everything they've got. The workout is tough but fun. You don't see Kazushi. Joshua, I just got a text message from Kaz. It's for you, but he didn't know your address. It says, come to Iwatadai Station. What's he thinking? He skipped practice today too. After practice, you go to Iwatadai Station. Iwatadai Station. Kazushi is sitting on the stairs. Hey, Joshua, why are you running? Yuko was pissed off, huh? Since I missed practice? Kazushi is averting his gaze. I should have told you before, but the results... Apparently my knee is getting ripped apart. The doctor said if I keep this up, I won't be able to walk anymore. He said I put too much strain on it during practice. How pathetic. Well, I just want to win. Suck it up? Wait, do I tell him to suck it up? I mean, he always has that attitude of, I'm going to race the monorail. If I tell him to suck it up, I think that's the energy he prefers, rather than like brushing it off like, oh well. Suck it up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hey, I can read people. Every minute, every second is critical. I don't have time to waste. I promised to be #1 athlete in Japan. Promised? Yeah, I promised, but Kazushi seems upset with himself. My nephew got into an accident. His leg got messed up. He can't walk right now. But if he goes through rehab, he might be able to recover. He says it hurts too much though, so he doesn't want to do it. He's only 5. There's so many things he's never done. I made a deal with my nephew that, don't laugh, alright? If I become #1 in Japan, he'll go through rehab. So I have to win this meet to make it to nationals. You think you can win? To tell you the truth, I don't think I can do it. Kazushi seems really depressed. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, especially the depressing conversations. It's tough to keep it all inside. You were the only one I could talk to. Oh, thank you, Ezra, for the unbend that spine redeem. Also, welcome. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, that's a nice stretch. Ooh, and my neck as well. Kazushi has opened up to you. Let me actually drink some water too while I'm at it. I know it wasn't redeemed, but water is water. Water, you gotta drink water. Doing all right, thanks. Hope y'all are well. I am doing well. And it's good to hear that you are as well. Like, sit back and relax. We're playing some Persona 3. Your relationship is stronger now. That is rank 6. Ooh, shoot, we're already at 6. I guess I gotta develop the other ones so that they don't get left behind. Oh man, that means I gotta do the student counts one. Oh well. Yuko seems to figure things out pretty quickly, so she might say something to you, but tell her to talk to me directly. I don't want to put you in the middle of this. You decide to go back to the dorm. What's up, dude? Remember how Mitsuru was saying the equipment in the command room is busted? Well, it's still in the fridge, so I checked it out, but I don't know, dude. I don't want to just press buttons at random, you know? So it's all up to you, buddy. Oh, what? You're telling me to go fix? Okay. I got it. Hey, when normal people transmogrify during the dark hour, why do they turn into coffins? Are they pretending to be dead? I heard that works if a bear is about to attack you. Actually, I just made that up. Don't worry about shadows getting stronger. We'll continue to progress up Tartarus. We have to do our best. If we do, we'll win. If we don't, we'll lose. Simple as that. My Persona skills are advancing rapidly. It's also growing stronger and faster. It is similar to Takeba's Persona, however mine is more offensive-minded as opposed to support-oriented. You look sick. Are you okay? Oh, that means I shouldn't go to Tartarus. Not that we were going to. I found some interesting information online the other day. Apparently there was an unexplained explosion near our school 10 years ago. At the same time, a large number of students refused to go to school. The news report stated that the incidents were somehow related. Isn't that fascinating? Does anyone else's school have like dark history? Is there anyone has juicy gossip on their school? My school, unfortunately, the latest news that I had for them is one of the teachers having an illicit relationship with a student. So that wasn't very nice to see. Tartarus is filled with mysteries. How did it appear? How long has it been there? How did it get there, Cotton Eye Joe? Do you think we'll ever know the answers? I don't know. I don't remember the ending of the... I don't think I ever got to the ending of this game. I don't remember how I played this the first time. So it's pretty much everything is new to me again. I wish I could do that for Breath of the Wild, because that was a magical experience. If only I could play that game for the first time. I mean, what am I saying? I get to play Tears of the Kingdom. As soon as it becomes May 12th. It's a bank of consoles. There seems to be a new recording. Watch your recording? Yep. Oh, there's a new recording. Is it Ikutsuki again? Or is this like Junpei messing around? 6/14/2009. Oh, 2009. Did I know that? I think I did. So it's 4:17 p.m. 49 seconds. Beginning playback. Oh, is this? This looks like it is Junpei's room. Look, oh, okay. It's Junpei's room. Dang. He's got, oh, he's got a guitar. Cool. I didn't know he had a guitar. Can you play? But its resident is nowhere to be found. Mitsuru and Officer Kurosawa came in. What? This way, officer. By the time I realized the store was halfway open, his room was already in this state. I left the place untouched as you requested. Oh, did she file like a report for kidnapping because she saw the state of Junpei's room? No, my boy is just messy. I can relate. Sometimes my room gets messier than I'd like it to be. Definitely. Whose room is this? Junpei Iori, a junior. I've been attempting to reach him on his cell phone, but he hasn't responded in the last 30 minutes. It was careless of me to let my guard down. This room has been attacked in the past. Security is everyone's concern, but if anything happens to him, it's ultimately my responsibility. I hate to say it, Miss Kirijo, but this is most likely... Huh? Mitsuru-senpai? What the hell? What's going on here? Iori? Where were you? I've been trying to contact you. Huh? Oh, it was hot and the AC was busted, so I went to the manga cafe and fell asleep. Well, I'm just glad you're safe. She sounded so worried. At least we know that she cares. But if it wasn't an attack, there must have been theft. Why would the burglar target this room? Theft? What else could it be? Someone clearly tore through the room looking for something. Vandalizing a school dorm. When I find out who did this, I'll see to it he or she's Whoa, that's... I think that's a little bit extreme. You don't give capital punishment to something like vandalizing a school dorm. Well, son, sounds like you've got a death sentence. How about it, Iori? Was this room, in fact, vandalized? Well... My room always looks like this. What? Nani? But... Yeah, datte. Can't possibly live in this here... live here in this state, can you? And the door was open. I wanted to go air the place out while I was gone. No one we don't know ever comes around, so... I think this case is closed. May I return to my duties, Miss Kirijo? Yes. Imagine calling the police because only to find out that your friend is just a huge slob. I'm sorry you had to see something so disgraceful. Junpei. Junpei. Officer Kurosawa left. I apologize for all this. It seems my upbringing may have been more sheltered than I realized. I didn't realize people like you existed. Mitsuru left as well. Come on, at least yell at me or something. What's the deal with you calling the police over a messy room anyway? What did I do to deserve this? Hey, wait. A fortune I drew on my way back. It was worse luck. The recording ends here. we should be able to talk to Junpei about that. Like, that should be a topic that comes up. Hey, remember when Mitsuru senpai called the cops because your room is an absolute fucking mess? Hey, Junpei, we saw. We saw what happened. Okay, so I think that is good for tonight. I don't think we're gonna go to... Actually, we can. We can do that. I don't really mind if we're tired, considering we're not gonna go to Tartarus. So it's mostly just gonna be story stuff. We might be able to get... I don't know how much longer the next full moon is gonna be. But we'll see. Oh yeah, he's not here. What day is he here? Monday. Oh, he doesn't come on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Got it. Because he's too busy being a mafia boss. There's no one else here. How are my social links looking? Above average, unpolished, ordinary. I guess we can try to do courage, because then we'd be able to hang out with Fuka. Although sometimes, if I remember correctly, when you're tired, even if you do these things, sometimes it doesn't actually help, right? You sang for hours and hours. Okay, never mind. Oh, dark. Whoa. What's happening in Dark Hour? Are we gonna meet the kid again? Maybe. Oh no. What is this? Meanwhile, at the Tatsumi Port Island back alley. Huh? Hey, wait, we saw this guy. If I remember, he was in the beginning of the game, and I think he was the first one we saw turn into a coffin. Huh? How the heck did I? Good evening. Ooh. Is this our antagonist? Hmm? Are you surprised? Who the hell are you? Pale young man. I don't know why I was expecting Yakutsuki. I mean, I'm still under suspicion that Yakutsuki is a bad person. I don't know why. Something about him just seems that way, you know what I mean? Truth be told, we all visit this world every night. What are you saying? Who the hell are you? Oh, hello. Who you? Who you? Girl in a dress. Oh shit, there's a whole group here. Are they all Persona users? Didn't mommy teach you any manners? You haven't introduced yourself. Take a look. Name, address, age, etc. This is you, right? Where'd you get this? Somebody's got a grudge against you, and they ask us to get revenge. Revenge? What kind of bullshit is this? Who put you up to this? Can't tell yet. We're professionals. Professionals? Oh shit. You mean the rumors on the net are true? Oh fuck. My man's packing. Maybe we get this over with now. Hey, wait. I haven't done anything. Why me? What'd I do? That's not our concern. Your notion of right and wrong is irrelevant. My client's wishes are all that matter. People hear what they choose to hear and believe what they want to believe. No, Persona! Hey, Josh, just stopping by. Work tomorrow, you know? No problem. Thanks for stopping by, Cap. Always nice to see you. Got work tomorrow? I feel it. I got work tomorrow too. So, you gotta rest, then have a good rest. No, stay away. Get away from me! What was that? What was that line that Diavolo says at the end of Golden Wind? He says stay the hell away from me. How did he say that? Ore ni chikazuku yoru na. Something like that. Ore ni chikazuku yoru na. Something like that. You know what this guy looks like? Also, EGP, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. This guy reminds me of someone. He kind of reminds me of this guy. Right? If I can just do this correctly. I can do this. He reminds me of this guy. Where the hell is the photo? Oh, no, that's not it. What the? Where'd it go? Oh, I think I know what to do. Sorry. I'm a kind of, what do you call it? I may be stupid. I can actually friggin' find it. Scale filtering. Nope, that's not it. Where the frick is it? Okay, well, I'm just gonna do it this way. Sorry. That's what he reminds me of. Is this lost? Is this guy lost? Just do that. Can I flip this? Flip horizontal. Get the heck away from me. Okay, that's enough of that. That was a stupid joke. Okay, I way to undermine a serious scene, right? Am I right? This was supposed to be just even a little bit serious. You squeal most magnificently. Such raw emotion. And he's dead. Is he dead, or is he like turned into lost? He's not dead. Doesn't matter. We've held up our end of the bargain. Besides, tomorrow this will just seem like a random crime. I just realized that girl has a sword, or like a knife, a dagger, through her head. What the fuck? If there's nothing else, I'm feeling rather tired. The three left the way they came. Your cold is not gone yet. Well, that's cool, because so long as we have sickness, we can keep raising our guts to the school nurse. Have you heard of this revenge request website? Revenge request? What's that? You can write the person's name you want to get revenge on and bam, mission accomplished. They say it's guaranteed successful and completely anonymous. Seriously? Give me that URL quick. Well, it's just a rumor. I mean, I don't know the details. Why are you so desperate? Huh? I'm not thinking about revenge at all. I don't know, that sounds kind of sus. I mean, this whole put some criminals or like someone who wronged you's name on the internet to get revenge kind of reminds me of Death Note. You know how they use a website to document like criminals so that Kita could kill them. Kind of reminds me of that. It's finally time for lunch. Oh, Joshua. Hello. I was thinking. Yes. If you get bored, then maybe we could hang out in the library. Never mind. Bye. Chihiro seems extremely nervous. Maybe you should talk to her after school. I do like that I get to live out the things that I never could experience in actual school in these games. What voice did I give this guy? Oh, I think I remember. Oh, What a coincidence. It's like that. Are you coming to club today? Something like that. If I remember correctly, that's the voice I gave this guy. I think so. Well, I hope to see you there. Let's try and make it through the rest of your classes. See you later. Look at that face. Don't you just want to punch that face? I'm kidding. He's fine. He doesn't, like, offend me or anything. Maybe you should attend. I do need to build up the other social link. The lunch break is almost over. You decide to return to your classroom. Kazushi's over there. We already did your social link, so let's give you a rest. Bebe's over there. Chihiro. What is everyone's social links rank? All old couple is at 4 still. Student council is at 3. Chariot Kendo team, that's team. Oh, Yuko's only at 5. I thought she was higher than that. Here's a couple 2. Maiko's at 1. Mysterious boy, which is that kid that sometimes shows up during dark hour. Transfer student is Bebe. Monk, that is okay. Yep, that's Mutatsu. Gourmet King. We got a lot of choices. Now we could either hang out with Chihiro, Bebe. We can go to the music room. We could hang out with Kenji or Kazushi. We can go to Bunkichi. Actually, I don't remember what day they close. If I remember correctly, they close in a weird day. I don't remember if it was Monday they close or if it was like specifically Tuesday. It's one of those. Mitsuru won't look at us because we're not geniuses. Alright. Mess up my guts, doctor. I'm just gonna skip through this. It's the same dialogue each time. So long as we stay tired, we can just keep raising our guts like this. Or courage. I keep saying guts. Guts is the stats as it is called in Persona 5. And Persona 4? I don't remember. I've already forgotten everything about Persona 4. Other than dun 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 dun. You know, the piano that shows up whenever there's even a little bit of tension. Dun 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 dun. It's pretty much, it's the equivalent of the ReZero. Oh wait, let me try something. This is gonna be a stupid joke. And then I just recorded that and put it in my Go XLR, right? I'm going to record another one. So I'm gonna play them together. And that's the sound from ReZero. Whenever some weird shit happens, that's the sound that pops up. Now I gotta remember when I do that because I gotta think of a stream highlight for the end. That's how I always try. I always have to struggle to remember when I'm funny so that I can have that as a stream highlight whenever I do my end stream tweet. Let's see here. Chihiro? Yeah, let's hang out with Chihiro. One more and then we'll hang out with other people. And then maybe Yuko. Probably Yuko as well. You out at Ice Strip Mall Suit Shop. You and Chihiro had a really good time together. What should I do? Chihiro had a troubled look on her face as she left the store. Something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Why does it seem like something's wrong? Chihiro seems surprised. Oh, is there a red bean jam on my face? Oh, I'm sorry. She's just red. Chihiro's blushing. Remember when you saved me from that creep? From that day on, my health hasn't been so great. The doctor says I'm fine, but... Oh, I know what's happening here. Who you think you're kidding? He's the earth and heaven too. You try to keep it hidden. Please. Oh, I forgot the rest of the lyrics. You know how you're feeling, who you're thinking of. Oh, no chance, no way. I won't say no, no. And I'm gonna get copyright strike. Shoot, why'd I do that? Now the big mouse is gonna get me. I guess I'll tell you, since you've been so nice to me. But don't think I'm weird, okay? Last night, you see, I have dreams about you every single night. Oh, I see. I'm flattered. I'm very flattered. It's just a coincidence. It's just your imagination. You're just gonna brush it off like that, man? I'm just gonna brush it off like that. I'm gonna... Just your imagination. Just your... Which response? I mean, they're pretty much the same thing. Which one does she like more? Fate or delusion? Coincidence. Imagination. I don't mean to be rude, but how do you explain these bags under my eyes? Chihiro seems mad. It's really difficult trying to hide them every day. I appreciate how nice you've been to me, but one of these days, I might want to do. Oh, well, she's a lot more direct than I expected. Cause she's always so shy, but like she's just straight up says, like, maybe I want to be more than friends. You sense that Chihiro cares for you. Seems like things are starting to get serious. Surprising. Huh. Very surprising. Seems like things are getting serious with Chihiro. She might get absurd if you go out with another girl. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I think we've already decided on a girl. Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind at some point. I don't know. Wait, isn't this the only Persona game where you can get away with a harm ending? If I remember correctly. I get so nervous when I'm around you. Especially when you look at me that way. Sorry. Don't apologize. Well, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to say... Chihiro is getting confused. I think I'm starting to overcome my fear of men. So far, I can only talk to boys I know, but I can almost look at them in the eye. With your help, I feel like I can do even better. Chihiro closed her eyes. As long as it's nothing scary, I'll be fine. If you make the wrong move, you might upset her. What would... Oh, wait, what? I don't think... Wait, what? We're only in rank 5. How is this a choice? I mean, clearly doing this is too much for her. Talk to her softly kind of works, I guess. But then I guess we're trying to prove here that she's getting used to guys. So I guess the right choice is to hold her. Probably. Oh. There you go. See? Seems like Chihiro. I think I've been mispronouncing her name for a bit. Chihiro will never let go. It's so rough, and strong, and warm. He walked her halfway home while holding her hand and then went back to the dorm. That progressed way further than I expected. Meanwhile, Iwatara's strip mall Hagakure Ramen. It's Kenji. Kenji's the antagonist. Hey, how are you today? Just one? The customer that came in next to a certain young man. I'll have what he's having. Oh, it's these two. Shinjiro. Yeah, Shinjiro. Coming right up. One house special. Irashaimase! How can you eat the same thing all the time without getting sick of it? Shut up. You always eat that protein shit. Did I give him this voice before? Yeah, it's pretty much just a gruff voice, but then I gave that to Mutatsu. I mean, it's okay if they overlap, right? Maybe if I... Oh no, if I remember correctly, I went straight cowboy for this guy for some reason. You always eat that protein shit. No, that doesn't sound like a cowboy. Here you go, one house special. Be careful, it's hot. Oh man, ramen. I haven't had ramen in a while. I would love to eat some ramen. Oh, he was kidding. Still haven't made up your mind? Is that what this is about? We've got 4 new members. Things have changed quite a bit since you left. We're more aggressive now. Oh, okay, so it sounds like this guy was part of the team with him and Kirijo. Okay. Because it did seem like they knew each other, like it was alluded to that they knew each other. Not interested. Think about it, Shinji. Don't let your power go to waste. Yeah, clearly he is a persona user. My power ain't worth shit. Shinji. I made up my mind a long time ago. I ain't going back. You can't make me. You have to let the past go. What's done is done. It's time you moved on. You should talk. What? Face it. You're no different from me. Hey, Shinji, you didn't pay for your ramen. Excuse me. Welcome back. Oh. You have 2 weeks until the moon is full again. Try to increase your strength as much as possible before then. I mean, we're level 25. We already got to the end of Tartarus, like as far as we could go at the moment. But I don't know how much stronger we should be. We'll feel it out. 2 weeks, huh? I wonder what it'll look like this time. I have to admit the suspense is killing me. You're starting to sound like Akihiko. Just remember, this is not a joke. It reminds me, why is he not back yet? He's probably eating or something. There's a bunch of different shadows. They all have different arcana. You can tell them apart by looking at their masks. Can you? I don't think I've noticed. Unlike that Tartarus, I think that Tartarus is a little unstable today. And you already told me that. Yeah, huge explosion. Wonder where Akihiko is. If he's going to be late, he should at least have the courtesy to call me. Ooh, spicy between them. Our Persona's abilities are amazing, aren't they? Secret powers that only we have. It's too bad we can't tell anyone about them. With the body. I gotta like learn these lyrics at some point. Yeah! Yeah! It reminds me of Xenoblade X, the new LA theme, NLA. There's like the part of it, other than the fact that it's like really good like soundtrack. There's just the night theme of that area, NLA. A part of the background vocals is just these guys going, yeah. Oh shoot, what day is it? It's not the 20. Okay, it's only 23rd. Man, I can't believe I missed one of the deadline quests. That sucks. I can't go back, can I? Oh, I recovered. Aw. Yo, hey, has Amir or has Yuka been acting weird lately? Sort of. Oh, you noticed it too? He's been thinking way too hard about Tartarus and stuff. I mean, who cares, right? Finally, time for lunch. When do I get to hang out with Yuko again? Speak of the devil. Hey, perfect timing. Will you come with me after school to help those kids train? Sure. Really? Thanks, I can't handle them alone. I think those kids really look up to you too. I'll be waiting. Yuko has asked for your help after school. She seems pretty insistent. We will hang out with her and then we'll progress other social links. For sure. It's still not clear to me. My head hurts from thinking about it. Yuko! Got plans for later? I was hoping for some company. Yes. Yay! Oh, I don't make that kind of noise. That was weird. That was weird. That came out of my voice. Get Kokan High School practice field. The kids are secretly training today too. You'd think at some point people would notice just a bunch of kids, because she mentioned that they're not allowed to just use the field. Since you can only train here for a little while, you'll have to practice on your own if you want to win. Repeat after me. I can win. I can win! Hey, it's Ryuji again. What's up with his teeth? See that? It's weird shading. Anyway. Don't give in to fear. The kids went home after finishing their training. Those kids are gonna challenge the 6th graders soon. The winner will get to use the playground. They asked me to write a formal challenge for them. I'm a little worried. Not just about the race, but also my spelling. So what's your honest opinion? Age difference really matters when you're young as they are. Do you think they can beat the 6th graders? Let's hope for the best. That's right. A coach has to believe in her team. Yuko seems to have cheered up a bit. They've done their best. They'll be fine, right? After all they learned from us. You feel a bond with Yuko. Your relationship is stronger now. Huh. Not as intimate as Chihiro's, surprisingly. And hers is further in to the social link. Seems Yuko thinks of you as someone who will stand by her through thick and thin. The relationship is becoming more intimate. I should have asked you to write the challenge. Mine doesn't sound very impressive. I'd be so embarrassed if those 6th graders laugh at it. What grade are we? We're in high school, clearly, of course. So 6, 7, okay, I'm thinking of American school grades. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, elementary school. 6 is 6th grader is middle school, okay. 7, 8, okay, it's 9 to 12, that is high school. So I believe they said we're June. Well, Mitsuru calls us her juniors, so we're either, I don't think we are, then again, this is, I'm having trouble talking. Then again, this is Japanese school, and I think in Japanese school, there's only three grades in high school. So we gotta be like 2nd years in high school. Ninensei. What was it? Koko Ninensei. That's right, sensei. I still remember Japanese. I definitely remember Japanese. Nope, I do not. After I took Japanese class, there was no real need for me to, like, there was no opportunity to keep using it, so I forgot everything. Oh well. There's a bunch of different shadows that, oh yeah, you already told me that. Yep, you already told me that. Anything? Nope, yep. That's the, that's the explosion. Yep, they're pretty special, aren't they, Yuka? You should really be able to do anything. You don't really dwell in the past, do you? I wonder how that feels. Oh yeah! With the body of the dragon. Well, you know, Mutatsu won't be at Poloni Mall because it is Wednesday. Oh look, we got a empathy syndrome. No, apathy syndrome. Sorry, apathy syndrome. Mutatsu is not there. I should have expected. Oh, there's another one here too. I guess we can just continue to raise our guts. Because we may as well, right? Still not a lot of things to do at night, surprisingly. You'd think things would have opened up more by this time. Oh, there you go. Rat determined. We need to be badass to talk to Fuka. I wonder if it's the 4th or the final, like, social link rank. Who is talking to me? Chihiro, hello. I'm sorry, but we have to talk to other people, Chihiro. I'm sorry. We can't just keep hanging out with you. Not go out exactly. I really like that used bookstore. Oh, with Bunkichi? Yeah, he's pretty cool. I was just thinking it would be nice to go with you. Anytime is fine, so excuse me. Seems like Chihiro really wants to go to the used bookstores with you. Nico, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Maybe you should talk to her after school. I'll think about it. We gotta raise everyone else's social links. We can't just keep talking to the same people. I say that being someone who doesn't talk to a lot of people in general. I'm doing well. How about you? I am doing well. I am, get off school. No, not school. Get off work. Rest a bit. Play video games. Go to sleep. Go to work. And so on and so forth. Please sit down so we can begin. Oh my god, not you again. Why do I have to keep witnessing Mr. Magic Man over here? Wait, did my voice just crack? Yeah, it did. Oh well. Let's hope I go through second oh my god. Let's hope I go through second puberty so that my voice comes out even lower. I kinda wish my voice was a bit deeper. How's Persona going? How far into the game are you? I actually don't know how far exactly I'm into the game. All I know is that Fuka has joined our team, and then we are like waiting for the next full moon to happen. So, because we know that we're gonna have to fight another big enemy. Ara lo ara dia. What? Mrs. Teruuchi was supposed to teach you today, but she had an emergency. I'll be your instructor instead. Today? Oh, come on, man. We'll learn about natural magic. It's similar to paganism, which we discussed before. Natural magic is obvious enough magic that draws its power from nature. The most popular form is probably herbalism. Calendar-based spells are also a form of natural magic since they involve the seasons. Some of you may be familiar with dowsing, which uses a pendulum or cane to find things underground. This too is a form of natural magic. It was first used to detect sources of water. That should be enough examples, I think. Let's move on to the basic mindset of natural magic. You must first recognize yourself as a part of nature and accept its power. In other words, think of human existence as a microcosm of a vast cosmology. This mindset is based on the idea of 4 classical elements. Ancient magicians thought that different objects which shared a common element would react to one another. They did experiment after experiment trying to prove their hypotheses about nature. Are you listening? I'll give you a little test to make sure. You'll receive an ill omen if you get it wrong. Who should I pick? Which form of natural magic was used to look for water sources? It was dowsing. Hey, I really don't want to have to keep listening to this guy talk about magic all the time. Like, come on. Let's just skip through that. I'm tired of that guy. All he does is talk about magic. I just saw Akihiko-san. He had a weird look at his face. Oh, maybe his training isn't going well? Yeah, right. Okay, so who do we talk to? I guess we should go with the ones that are still pretty low, which include the little kid in the shrine and Nozomi. I guess let's see if the kid is there, because I don't remember when the kid is there. And she's not there. I heard something interesting from one of my coworkers. It seems there's a strange website on the internet. He was reluctant to give me any details, so I don't really know anything about it. All I know is that it has something to do with revenge. One moment, sorry. Sorry about that. So let's go then to Bologna Mall. Hopefully Nozomi is there. Nope, he's not there. Oh, both of them are gone. How am I supposed to? Okay. Anyone in Port Island? Is that other person there? No, she's not there. Oh, maybe that's what. There was a couple of NPCs saying that there was this person in Gothic Lolita, I believe is what the fashion is called. No, they're not Gothic Lolita. Just Gothic in general. There's a girl with red hair, Gothic clothes. I think that was actually the one that we saw in that cutscene earlier. That group of people that shot that one guy. Yeah, it was the girl with the dagger in her head. I think that might be the person that they're talking about. I thought it was a social link, but I guess they're just referring to the antagonist of this part. Okay, good to know. I mean, I thought I could get another social link. I don't know how many there are. I actually don't know. It's the music club? Music club is open today, yeah. We've already done his. So we're gonna go with who's the lowest. Actually, let me even check to see if the student council is open. Locked. Okay, never mind. So we have a choice of Kazushi, Kenji, or Music Club. I guess like between the three of those, it's gotta have to be Music Club. Oh, I'm going to the club right now. What are you going to do? We will go to the music club. Okay, then let's go together. Keisuke seems happy. The Kokan High School music room. You hear a beautiful melody. The hours flew by while you were having fun, and this is just... Oh, no, wait, no. Everyone, please, can I have your attention? Now, regarding the Bay Area music competition, I'm pleased to announce that Keisuke's piece was selected for consideration in the final round. That's incredible. Your piece was really good, Keisuke, so I think you'll win. Thanks, but it wasn't me. It was my violin. I used my dad's Stradivarius. I was probably just the only contestant that who played one, that's all. Keisuke seems embarrassed. You got lucky. Good job. Thanks. But I've only been playing the violin for about 2 years, so I must have just gotten lucky. You should have confidence in yourself. You've been practicing real hard. That's right, you're always the first one and the last one to leave. Thanks, guys. But I'm your senpai. I should be encouraging all of you, not the other way around. Sorry, Joshua. I'm not making much of an impression as a club leader, am I? I'm not much of a musician, but I'm really happy to collaborate with you on a project sometime. Keisuke seems to be feeling a sense of solidarity with you. Your relationship is stronger now. All I said was... Wait, why is my relationship with him stronger? Literally all I said was, hey, good job. I guess that's all it takes, huh? That's gotta be. Your power to create personas of the Fortune Arcana has grown. Well, I guess I should keep... Well, I guess I should keep playing the violin for as long as I can. Oh, look at the time. Let's go home, everyone. It's getting dark outside. After saying goodbye to the club members, you decided to go back to the dorm. Kokon High School, first floor hallway. How should I explain this? He's not a fraud, is he? What's going on? Male club member suddenly collapsed. Oh, that's right. He's kind of, one of his quirks is that his dad is a head of a hospital, so he's kind of like medical crazy sometimes. Just take it easy. You're pale, your blood pressure's low, and you're having difficulty breathing. Now tell me, have you been feeling weak and tired lately? When's the last time you ate something? Well, I didn't eat breakfast this morning, so... Keisuke is inquiring about the male club member's health. I see. Well, it looks like you're suffering from iron deficiency anemia. Simply put, you're not getting enough iron. I recommend that you add iron-rich foods such as liver, whole grains, and green leafy vegetables to your diet. Ooh, man. Y'all like liver? I love liver. I know people are, like, not that, like, they're not good eating with it. That's not how you say that sentence. They don't like liver. That's what I'm trying to say. Some people don't like the way it tastes, the way it feels, like mouth texture wise. But I really love liver. That might just mean my culture as a Filipino liking liver. But I really like liver. You don't like the idea of liver? Yeah, I know some people are put off by it. Livers and gizzards, chicken liver and gizzards specifically. I like eating those. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure if you know what adobo is, like a lot of people know what adobo is, right? It's the mainstream Filipino food. Like everyone knows what. Even if you don't really know much about Filipino culture, you've most likely heard of adobo. Anyways, I like having liver and gizzard adobo as well. Real good. When I worked in the deli department, we would also have fried livers. Fried liver and gizzard, those were really good. Not gonna lie. It was mostly ordered by older people, but I would also eat a lot of those. Probably not a good idea of how much I ate them. Definitely not good for me, considering it is still a deep fried food, but it just tasted so good. I really want to eat liver now. Shoot. Good work, Doc Jr. Is he gonna be okay? You should still get checked out by a professional. I'm not a real doctor after all. Keisuke seems a little sad. About that, I just had to mute for a second to do something. Mainly burp. I didn't want you guys to hear me burp. Why don't you guys head home? I'll take him to the nurse's office. After saying goodbye to Keisuke, you decide to go back to the dorm. I wonder if his conflict is that he's really good at music, but then of course there's the pressure of inheriting the hospital that his dad is the head of. That's probably his conflict. Where have you been? There's, okay. Yeah, their dialogue is not changing at all. Yep, same explosion. She is complimenting her persona's abilities. Yep, he's dwelling on the past. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:24. Okay. We've got about 30 more minutes, so we can just keep going. 40 more minutes. Is Mutatsu here? I'm pretty sure he's here. He's the only nighttime confidant. So I guess we may as well hang out with him when we can. What a strange kid. Mutatsu seems amused. Yeah, right now he is the only nighttime social link. Colonial Mall escapade. Oh wait, no, this is the same one. It's still just the generic one. Oh well. Oh? Elizabeth? Your cell phone rang. Good morning. This is Elizabeth. Oh, wait. Good morning. This is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you that another human has strayed into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe. Please don't delay in carrying out your rescue. Goodbye now. Wait, what? I thought she was supposed to tell me which floors they're in. Maybe we'll do that near the end of the stream. Probably the last 10 minutes or so. I don't think it's gonna take that long. I mean, we do have to find them, but that shouldn't take too long. Kazushi, Kenji. I'm guessing Bebe is available. Yep. Kuka's over there. Bebe. I've been waiting for you. Let's go to the home economics room. Seems Bebe wants to hang out with you. Come on, Mr. Frenchman. Let's take a break now. You have gotten much better at this. Subarashi, wonderful. Not really, thanks. I have to get better too. I'm glad to have a great friend. Tomodachi is my rival. Baby seems happy. Joshua, I would like to make something Japanese, but what? Something traditional, whatever you like. Why not Western clothes? I mean, I guess if you want to make something Japanese, you would do something traditional. A kimono! Baby seems excited. It has to be a kimono. But that is very hard to make. I don't know how, plus it's expensive. I will think about it. Arigato. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for the advice. You really are the only one I can talk to here. You're so nice. And he's gonna say hasta la vista to me. Because I told him during the beginning of his... I didn't think that this would be a decision that came up a lot. But during the beginning, he said, how do you say goodbye in Japanese? I was like, oh, you say hasta la vista. He's gonna say it. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm gonna go out for a bit. See you later. Akihiko, hey, it's Ikutsuki. He's in the chair, so Mitsuru has to stand. That's one of the few indulgences the chairman has. Please, just ignore him. By the way, I've been meaning to talk to you about my persona. It is resistant to ice attacks, and it also has ice skills. With them, not only can I inflict damage upon our enemies, but I can also freeze them. So do not hesitate to ask me to go to Tartarus. The mood around here has been so serious lately. I thought I would lighten up. Oh my god. The mood around here has been so serious lately. I thought I would lighten things a bit. Oh my god, why can't I read? What happened to me? What is wrong with me? I thought I went to school. So today, I'll be performing my top 10 jokes for everyone. Oh god. All he does is make puns. That's all he does. I thought the recordings in the control room was just gonna be Ikutsuki like messing around. But it is nice that it is like everyone in the dorm. It makes the place seem more lively. I never felt like na na na. Never felt like na 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 na. You say hire me? You wanna hire me? I'll take the money. Loading Mall escapade. I bet you people say you're a weird guy, huh? Well, that's not a bad thing. As you spend time with Mitatsu, huh? Oh wow, it really takes a long time to progress in his social link. That was like 3. There may have been 4. I don't remember if I did it before, but that was 3 generic ones. You overhear a conversation. Hey, did you hear about all those people who were found unconscious recently? The guess they were all in pairs. Well, like they were attempting a double suicide? I don't know, but I think I could pass out. I think I could pass out if someone I like. Oh wait, but I think, wait, oh my god. I don't know, but if I could pass out with someone I like, I wouldn't mind being unconscious. That's what he's saying. I can read. Reading is fine. I can read. I would mind. The first bell has rung. Reading is fine. Joshua Kujo can read. Joshua can read. I can read. Class has ended for today. Did you hear about the 2 recent victims found unconscious? I bet fewer people will be cheating on their significant others from now on. After all, one of them was a man and the other a woman. Those are pretty incriminating circumstances if you ask me. I think it has to do with my nose is a bit congested right now. I think that's why I'm having trouble speaking. For some reason, when my nose is congested, like I get more tongue-tied. I don't know how that works, but it just does. Okay, Yuko, Chihiro, I am sorry, gals, but I can't talk to you right now. I gotta progress other story links. Thank you. Hey, Keisuke is not there. So we could go too. We haven't hung out with Bunkichi in a while. Bunkichi and his wife. Then of course is Bologna Mall with Nozomi, who is here. Okay, so we should hang out with him. Hey Joshua. Perfect timing. You want to go get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying sadly. Seems Nozomi wants to go eat. Would you like to hang out with Nozomi after school? Sure. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Gosh. Let us set forth on our Epicurean adventure. I know just the place. I feel like when I talk as this guy, I should like enunciate my words very strangely. Like Iwatara Shipmall beef bowl shop. Like this. You have a pretty good appetite. You even kept up with me. Burp. You must be one of those people with an extreme metabolism. That's how this guy speaks, I bet. Sometimes I run into people who think they can take my title of Gourmet King. They're jealous. Remember that middle-aged man who I scared off that one time? I'm pretty sure he was an assassin of sorts. They think they understand how I got this far, but they're wrong. The sooner they accept that, the better for them. Because of our courageous appetite, I will declare you as a supporter of the Gourmet King. This is something history places upon you, so you aren't allowed to refuse. You've gained Nozomi's trust. Your relationship is stronger now, and now I am apparently his ninth? Am I his knight? Am I his jack? Am I his queen? Your name's Joshua, right? I think you're a year. Oh, he's my senior. He's my he's Nozomi's senpai. I'm not gonna call him that. Kind of feels like I have a younger brother now. So how about it? You want to go? You want to have me as your big brother? I already have a big brother. Sure, okay. There's a bit of a resemblance, but alas, it's not to be. We'll have to remain. Oh man, I've been friend zoned. What the hell, man? I've been friend zoned. Nozomi's observing you carefully. Isn't it always the way? I get my mind working and it just makes me hungry. I just finished that beef bowl, but I'm already aching for more. Oh, Nozomi is still hungry. Think I should keep eating? I'd be staying true to myself and that's good, right? Hey, being true to yourself is the whole point of Persona 4. You're ahead of the curve right there. Maybe I'll get even more hungry if I walk backwards. That works sometimes, right? Does it? Alright, here I go. And he falls down. You're coming too, right? You have to, you're one of my supporters. By the way, I made up this backwards walking thing, so don't steal it. You tagged along with Nozomi on the quest for another beef bowl. Oh man, beef bowl. I've made like I've also bought it from this Japanese grocery store that has a deli, and they have gyudon. But I've made gyudon as well by myself, and it was really good. Oh my god, it was so good. We said goodbye after the second meal and returned to the dorm. Well, it's good to see that our character has an appetite as well. Welcome back. Anyone has any interesting dialogue? Oh, there you go. Everyone at school is talking about the lost. It seems shadows have started to attack again. If things keep going like this, a shadow will appear during the full moon, just like Ikutsuki-san said. Huh? Oh my god, I completely forgot about the freaking like date quest, the deadline quest. Completely forgot. I was about to miss another one. Okay, Christmas star. That's the ornament at the top of the tree, right? What do you want one of those for? And where would I find one? Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about. If I'm right, it might not refer to an ornament at all. There's a type of plant that's sometimes called a Christmas star. I think it's pretty common too. Could you wait a few minutes? I'll look it up. Sorry for the wait. I think poinsettia is what you're looking for. It's usually a Christmas flower, so you won't find it in stores now. Fortunately, I had some in my room. Here you go. Oh, thank you. I do like how they just happen to have the exact item I need. Mitsuru just straight up gave us a sword once. He's like, oh, thank you. Where do I find friends that give me swords? I want one. I used to have, here's a little fun fact. I tried doing kendo once myself. I did not last long, considering like a week after I joined, I fell down the stairs and it took me like a month to recover my leg. And then I never went back to kendo. But I did get to keep the shinai, the bamboo sword. And then I also had a bokken, which is the wooden one. So I had those. I don't know where they are anymore. I don't remember throwing them out, but they're gone now. Oh well. Seems to be someone inside Tartarus between 48 and 52. No, they don't seem to be present on other floors as well. No, they seem to be. It would be best for you to search the tower for them. Find them as soon as you can. How may I help you? So I'm guessing if I find them, if I find one of them, how do I find the other one? Because all we know is that one of them is under 48 or 52, but we don't know where the other one is. Maybe we'll see them along the way, but oh well. We'll find out in the last 10 to 15 minutes. I mean, we could do it right now. That red-headed leaf, is that the Christmas star? Oh? Then where is it? I'm somewhat disappointed. I was led to believe that there would be presents growing from this plant. This fulfills my request, but you can take it back with you. I don't want this shit. Although once the presents are in bloom, I'd like for these plants to fill this room. Please accept your reward. And I get cyber shoes. Cyber shoes? What constitutes cyber shoes? I know what constitutes cyber shoes. Skechers light up. The one where you just stomp your foot and it lights up. If you had those, if you had Heelys, you were a cool kid. I kind of wanted Heelys. I kind of wanted them. I don't know if they were any good, but they looked like they were cool. I think I knew someone who had them. When I was in robotics club in high school, I think there was someone who had Heelys, if I remember correctly. Anyway. I think we have enough time for at least one more school day, and then we'll have to try and find those people in Tartarus. So I guess we are going to Tartarus tonight. Dorm. Oh wait, no, we can go to Polonium Mall because I'm pretty sure Mutatsu is here, and we'll finally be able to progress in his story. All right, finally. Don't give me another freaking generic one. I was just thinking about how you might show up, and here you are. Hey, don't get me wrong, kid. It's not like I was looking. Oh,
hope you enjoy your stay.
Honey, welcome to the Sheen. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome Raiders. Give me 1 second while I give you a shout out. Are you just gonna shout out yourself? No, I'm kidding. Shout out. Oh my God, I can do this. Jojo, goddamn, I'm so high. I saw that you partook in the devil's lettuce. Let's see here. And yes, you were playing ASMR. Oh look, classic honey. How was your ASMR? Because I saw that, yeah, you weren't you switched up last second and you were doing ASMR. Things go well, hopefully. For those who don't know me, the name is Josh Akujo, your local grocery store VTuber. Welcome, welcome. I am just your, low energy. I'm the kind of streamer that you might want to just have in the background. That is my goal, to just be in people's backgrounds all throughout the world. Wouldn't that be nice? I had fun with the stream. That's good. That's good. Are you still like up there? Are you still up there? Have you come down a bit, or are you like still head in the clouds? God. Frozen, welcome to the stream. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, don't get me wrong, kid. Hey, don't get me wrong, kid. It's not like I was looking forward to seeing it or anything. New Fortnite waifu just dropped, so I'm lit. Which one? I saw the store. Which one are you talking about? Because I got the one that's the Unga Bunga girl. The one with the bone weapons. What's the deal with your hair, kid? Is that what's in style nowadays? Doesn't it get in your eyes? My son kept his hair long too. You should cut it. No, better yet, shave it all off. Smooth like me. Water paint girl? Was there a water paint? I don't remember there being a water paint girl. Yeah, that might look cool. I could rock both in real life and as a model. I could rock the bald look, right? But in real life, I could definitely rock a bald look. And like, here's the thing. At least 2 of my uncles are bald.
As always.
And
thank you for shopping.
Breda, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Both, like 2 of my uncles are bald. On my mom's side. It's mostly my mom's side. But I feel like I'm gonna grow bald. And if I do grow bald, I'm not gonna do that thing where it's, like the hair on the sides and a dome. Just a dome. Once I start balding, I'm just gonna go ahead and shave it all off. Because again, I'd rock that look. I bet. Huh. You don't get it, kid. Oh no, say hey, you do get it. No, you don't get it. You do get it. Mutatsu seems amused. I'm not saying about fashion here. I'm saying you'd be better off without your hair. What? Oh, sure, you're young and good looking now, but just wait. I mean, look at me. I'm old and ugly. My cheeks sag like a damn bulldog's. That's life, kid. People get old. Someday you'll be just like me. Look in the mirror and think, damn, I was handsome back in the day. Here's a little trick so you don't lose hope in the future. Whoops. Just don't expect nothing. Simple, huh? And that way you won't ever be disappointed. You're gonna lose your hair eventually, kid. So why bother with it now? Bald is beautiful. You just wake up in the morning and go. No fuss. I can even give you money for the shave. He saw through Mutatsu's harsh words and felt his kindness. This guy really wants me to shave my head. Okay. Okay, Mutatsu. You got me. We're gonna be bald from now on. Usual mug. No, I'm not gonna do that. The unusual mug social link has leech. Oh my god. Reach level 4. Your power to create personas at the Tower Arcana has grown. You're getting sleepy. What, is all my talking putting you to sleep? Well, you can't sleep here, kid. Go home. You decide to go back to the dorm. Okay, one more like day, and then in the night we're gonna go to Tartarus to find those missing people. It shouldn't take too long. We already know where one of them is. We just don't know where the other one is. Oh, no one's even talking to me. How come no one ring up my man? It's just like real life. No, no one wants to hang out with me. You turn on the TV. An irritatingly catchy song comes from the speakers. Here comes Tanaka over the airwaves to you. The home shopping show is evidently about to start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the home shopping show, Tanaka's amazing commodities. Granter of your desires. I'm your host, Tanaka, with a live presentation of my amazing commodities. We'll show you great items at unbeatable prices. Oh, you won't be able to touch that dial. Let's bring out our item of the day. It is Champion's Gloves. This will make you much stronger. Oh my goodness, I can't believe its wonderfulness. But wait, there's more! Order now, and we'll double your Mighty Putty or no, not ShamWow. OxyClean. Zorbies. Fucking Billy Mays. Oh shit, Mega Protein. I think that's good. Look how much money I have. Hell yeah, I can afford that. How much money would this be in US dollars? Let me check. Let's see. 285430 yen. Oh, 2 USD. If I had this money in real life, this would be about $2,000. I would take that. Fuck. I want $2,000 more in my bank account. I gotta pay for that car that I got. Oh well. Let's see here. You bought Champion's Gloves for 3,980 yen. Next time we'll bring you something mysterious found at the shrine, along with a miraculous energy drink. See you next Sunday, same time, same channel. The catchy song starts up again. Here comes Tanaka over the airwaves to you. The shopping program is over. You turn off the TV. Dun, 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 dun. You know, I always see this kind of shirt in anime. You know, the shirt, and then there's like the second color that just comes with the sleeves. I've always wanted that kind of shirt. I don't know why I've never had one. And how come I always see it in anime? I've seen it in this guy. I've seen it in Emiyashiro from Fate Stay Night. I've seen it in Yukirito from To Love Ru. Don't look up that manga. But I've always wanted that kind of shirt. Most of my wardrobe is just black shirts. Mostly because I'm too lazy to buy a variety of clothes, so I just buy like the packs, you know, the pack of shirts. So I have a lot of the same shirts and a lot of the same pants. It's like, I guess fashion's really not for me, huh? No one's here today either. Oh, that's all you have to say to me? Okay, fine. I'm sorry, Fuka, that I'm disturbing you just being on your laptop in the living room. I'm sorry. Okay, Bologna Mall. Is there anyone here? What can we do? Oh, cool. Nozomi's here. We can hang out with him. Anyone else? Who are you? I heard some guy made friends with the workers, but isn't that a waste of time? I'm comfortable being the guy's customer. I don't need to be his friend, too. I mean, I'm sure there's an upside to it, but I'll pass anyway. Too much trouble. Victims of the apathy syndrome can never get back their can never get their normal lives back. Jojo, what you doing? What do you mean? What am I doing? You see what I'm doing? I'm streaming right now. Is that true or not? That's BS. That's true. Have we seen anyone who's just like recovered from? I don't remember. Excuse me. How come I can buy cat food, but then I can't actually give it to this cat? What was the point of it? You want to do a strip mall? Too fat cat. I talked to my dad about getting a cat again. I told him cats from the animal shelter are free. But he still said no. Even though he's okay with it, my mom says no, he has to say no too. Give him the, yeah, get the cat. We literally go to Polonia, go to, I forgot its name, the port station, grab the cat. You might want to dodge the punks that are near the cat, but you know, if you want a cat, if you don't want to risk it, then you don't really want a cat. So go over there, beat up the big kids, and grab that cat. So only my mom can decide. My dad sucks. Is there anything else? There's not really much else for us to do here anyway. Yeah, it's just this place. I mean, there is this bottom area, but there's never really anyone here. It's just this guy and this kid, which kind of seems suspicious that he's always standing here facing that kid, you know? Someone put him on the list. Maiko? Oh, here's the kid, Ken. Hey, are you here to see Ken too? That's right, I'm here to see you, Yuka. Really? Why? We see each other every day at the dorm. Okay, fine, you don't get it, whatever. Glad to hear it. It's good to see Ken making more friends. Oh, this little guy looks sad, being here all alone. So I talked to him. Not on purpose, I mean. Hello. How'd you three meet? Junpei came up to me first, actually. After that, Yukari came. Oh my god. After that, Yukari came, and I sometimes talk to her too. No specific reason. I can just relax when I come here. You're not the little kid that I was looking for. Are you? I could have sworn that you're part of the team. Yeah, you are part of the team. But I guess we don't see that yet. Dude, Jojo, you're streaming. Yes, I am streaming. Yes, I am. You might have noticed. Good job. I have a feeling you meant to DM me what you're doing, and then you just put it in the chat. Something like that. I guess we're gonna hang out with. You're not the little bro. Don't take my words out of context. What the fuck, man? You're gonna make me look suspicious, bro. Bookworms use books. Since you have the Hierophant Persona Shisa, you three might you might get along well. Would you like to spend your lunch at the bookstore? Yeah, we haven't hung out with the old people in a while. Shisas are an Okinawan thing, are they? Aren't Shisas the, like, yeah, the little lion, tiger, wolf thing? Wolf dog. Lion dog, yeah. I thought it was like a dragon lion thing. Little, yeah, lion stuff. I didn't know they were Okinawan. Interesting. Ryukyu? Ryukyu. What did I strip mall? Bookworms use books. Oh god, now I gotta remember what voice I gave these people. Bunkichi and Mitsuko seem uneasy. Uh-oh. Nope, that's not it. Joshua, we were just talking about you. I'm sorry for troubling you about the persimmon tree. I'll root out the truth. Good one. It's really nice having you around. I can make stupid puns whenever I feel like it. Bunkichi seems happy. That persimmon tree is a reminder of our son. Before his death, he was a teacher at Gekkokan High School. He planted that tree on graduation day with the students in his first class. That tree's about to bear fruit. Why now? Why do they want to cut it down now? Don't worry. Thank you. It makes me feel a lot better. It's very comforting talking to you. Mitsuko seems to be very appreciative of your support. Wow, Joshua. You've really captured her heart. You must be popular with the ladies. My wife's no sucker after all. I feel I'm looking at myself when I was in my prime. It seems Bunkichi and Mitsuko have grown to trust you. Your relationship is stronger now. Old couple. Okay, well, I thought that I would go to Tartarus for a bit, but maybe I'll do that like on my own time. I'll probably do that off stream. I do a lot of the Tartarus stuff off stream. Have I had Korean rice crackers? I have. Wait, let me just make sure that what you're talking about is what I'm thinking about. Korean rice crackers. Let's see here. Yes, I have had those. I like those a lot. It's like eating crunchy air. Yeah. I've had them. I haven't had them in a while, but I do like them. I should go to H Mart. That'd be pretty good. It's getting dark out. Don't worry too much about the tree. Just stop by when you get the chance. Oh, and take this. It's leftover, but it's still good. Ukichi stuffed the crab bread in your pocket. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You know, you old people are supposed to give me like candy or something, not just stuff bread into my pocket. Obtain crab bread. Take care. After saying goodbye to Bunkichi and Mitsuko, you decide to go back to the dorm. Yeah, crab bread. Just stuff it, and it's like most likely he ate part of it, so it's like half-eaten crab bread. What is crab bread? What constitutes crab bread? Let me take a look. Crab bread. Okay, no, that is a bread in the shape of a crab. I'm guessing it's like a kind of like a bow, but instead it's like crab meat inside. Is that what crab bread is? Oh, where the hell is everyone? Oh, it's Sunday, that's right. Yeah, we can't go to Tartarus anyways. I wonder what's at the top. If this was an adventure novel, there'd probably be some kind of treasure. I know. There's a giant baton. Oh my god. There's a giant piñata, and when you break it, candy pours out and a huge banner appears saying, "Congratulations, you beat Tartarus." That must be it, Stupe. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a control panel we could smash and destroy the whole place? A self-destruct? What is this? Fucking... What's his name? Doofenshmirtz. This is my new creation, the Tartarus Enator. Bury the platypus, don't touch the self-destruct. I cannot do a Doofenshmirtz impression. That's what I just learned right there. My Tartarus Enator. What was that? Itsuru senpai and Akihiko senpai are not here today, so we can't go to Tartarus. Alright, well, in that case, there's nothing for me to do. Well, I guess there is. We do have... Why do I got loud ass birds? What? What do you mean loud ass birds? Wait, do you guys hear birds? I don't think I have anything like in my background like that. Are you sure that you don't have like ambient sounds from when you were doing ASMR? Like, did you have nature sounds playing while you were doing that and then you just forgot to close them? Chagall Cafe. Pheromone coffee for 500 yen. A charming flavor that will turn on your charm. Oh yeah, hey, I was right. We're just gonna be a customer though. We're gonna do one more. Since I'm not going to Tartarus, then I'm just gonna do one more day, one more school day, and then we'll wrap it up then. You feel people looking at you. Is this the effect of the coffee? What's up with that? How come you just come in, get a coffee, and everyone's staring at you? Am I doing something wrong? Is it because I'm by myself? Is it like, the stigma that if you go somewhere by like to a restaurant by yourself, people just stare at you. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Am I not allowed to go to the movie theaters by myself? Morning. You know, in about a week, there'll be another mission. My nose is kind of stuffed right now. It's affecting my voice. Yeah, I know. I wonder what it'll be like this time. I guess we'll keep fighting until we defeat all 8 that are left. Do we know that there's only 8 left? There might be a 13th because there's Dark Hour. That means there's got to be a 13th enemy. It's going to be the final boss. I've been thinking about this for a while. I wonder if Mitsuru-senpai is hiding something from us. She's growing suspicious lately. Everyone understand Laurent's force and the left-handed rule? And I'm erasing the board. Oh, I've already erased it now, but it might be on the exam we're having in 2 weeks. Got it? Good. We're moving on to inertial force. What class is this? Are we in physics right now? Did you know that I purposely failed physics because it was the last class in my senior year? It was 6th period in my senior year, and I did not want to do any work, so I purposely failed physics. It's not that I didn't understand, I did not do any of the homework. Let's do an experiment. No, let's not. Let's work on the problems in the book instead. Open up to page 8. First problem, that's just an application. We're skipping it. And after that, you look sleepy, Junpei. Let's see if you can answer this. Oh god. Please do not give me a physics question. When you drain the water in the tub, it swirls down the drain. Okay, off to a good start. Which way does the swirl go in the northern hemisphere? Oh, fuck. Is it? It's clockwise, right? Clockwise in the northern, counterclockwise in the southern hemisphere, and then it just goes straight down in the equator. Something like that? What? How would I know? Who pays attention to something like that? Hey, do you know? It's gotta be clockwise, right? Because I don't think it goes kind of. I'm trying to, oh my god, I'm trying to remember going to the bathroom. And it's like, what way does it, someone go and flush the toilet right now. Tell me which way it freaking spins. If I had to guess, I'm trying to remember, okay? So I flush the toilet and then it goes whoosh. Is it actually counterclockwise? I don't know why I'm like, in my mind I'm picturing it as counterclockwise. Is that how it spins? I guess we'll go counterclockwise. Please tell me I'm right. Ah, shit. Never mind. Wrong again. Okay, let's talk about the second question. Whoops, sorry, Junpei. It's finally time for lunch. Perfect timing. I was wondering if you're free today. Haven't decided yet. I see. I wanted to introduce you to a wonderful menu. Well, if you change your mind, meet me in the usual place. I have to go now. Lunch awaits. Gosh. Nozomi wanted to introduce you to gourmet food. Maybe after school, you should look for him at Polonium Mall. The lunch break is almost over. You decide to return to your classroom. Let's see who's available for us to hang out with. We'll only do the daytime because I'm probably going to go to Tartarus at night off stream. So, let's see. Kazushi. We got Kazushi. We got... who else? Just Kazushi? Where is everyone else? There's Nozomi. That is true. He's like there. Where's the kid? I haven't progressed this social link in like so long. I only met her and then I didn't talk to her ever again. Oh, hi. What are we going to play today? It seems Maiko wants to play with you. Since you have the Hangman Persona Orthrus, you might be able to become even closer. I'm pretty sure this is like the first time I'm talking to her since we started her social link. What should we do? Maiko seems happy. You're spending some time with Maiko at the playground. I'm hungry. Can we go to Wild Duck Burger? Sure. Yeah, why not? Yay! I can't wait! I wonder which toy they're giving out today. Maiko cheered right up. You decided to take a trip to Wild Duck Burger. No one's gonna question that I'm just hanging out with this kid. I don't know how things work over in Japan, so. The hours flew by as you enjoyed a tasty meal. This is yummy. I love going out to eat. Because Mom and Dad never argue when we go out to eat. I'm so sorry your parents are going through a divorce. They never used to argue. You have to believe me. But why would they get a divorce? They just fell out of love. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, kid. It's probably your fault. Why don't you ask? What's a good... I am not going to tell her that it's her fault. That is so messed up. I already had chat made me like say to Yuko that we thought it was weird that she was eating so much. I'm not gonna do this again. Why don't you ask them? I asked them already and they said it was a matter for adults only. Maiko is starting. Oh no, don't cry. I don't want him to get a divorce. Do they really hate me that much? Divorce is dumb. I hate it. Wow. I can't cry, sorry. Wah. Wait. Wah. There you go. Maiko is sobbing loudly. What will you do? Try to calm her down, wait for her to finish crying. Calm her down. You try to calm her down. I'm sorry. I know it's embarrassing when I cry. I'll try not to cry anymore. Maiko is trying her best to smile. Your relationship is stronger now. Oh, what a sad storyline. What a sad storyline that we've gone and finished the stream on. The girl at Shrine Social Link has reached level 2. I guess I should go. Thanks for playing with me today. You return to the dorm after walking Maiko home. Oh. Meanwhile, in the dormitory command room. Sorry to bother you, Fuka. It's okay. What's on your mind? Well, I was hoping you could do me a favor with your skill. I was doing some research on our school and I came across something strange. 10 years ago, a lot of students missed school for some reason. They were reported as absent, but I found some records that suggest it was something serious. You know anything about it? Me? Not really. I know it was a long time ago, but doesn't it seem suspicious to you? From what I've heard, this isn't the first time shadows have appeared. What are you saying? I don't know, but I wonder. And I'm not trying to make trouble, but Mitsuda-senpai acts kinda weird whenever someone asks questions about Tartarus. Does she? I just want to know what happened back then. If it doesn't have anything to do with the shadows, then fine. I understand. Okay, I'll see what I can do. What can her persona do that helps with that? Can she see the past? Sup, dude? Okay, we're gonna save here. Cause it is now 11:09 on my end. So we're gonna finish up. Wow, we've already been playing for 32 hours. Would you look at that? And I still don't know how far into the game I'm in. I mean, like, if we're going through the whole clock, I guess we have 8 more chapters to go, something like that. But everyone stick around while I find someone to raid. Let me go and actually wrap things up. Yeah. All right, so that was Persona 3. I'm gonna do some more off stream grinding, um, just so we can go through the story more like fluidly and all that. But next time I am going to be streaming. It's gonna be on Sunday. I found my Wii U controller, like I mentioned before, and I'm gonna be playing more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on Saturdays. Now that we finished Dead Space, we can continue playing Zelda until, of course, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Then that's all I will be playing. That's right, I'm gonna shelve Persona for a bit just so that I can play more Zelda, because goddamn I love Zelda. But anyways, let me give you my socials, because I always forget to put in my socials. Twitter, YouTube. Wait, YouTube? YouTube, there you go. And then, oh yeah, also, if you're interested, I did make a, I made, where is it called? Where is it? I made an account on Telenym, which is one of those like anonymous, you can ask me any kind of questions. And here's the link for that if you are ever curious about that. You can ask me anything. It's all anonymous. I won't be able to know who asked me anything, so if you ask me something weird, I won't be able to hunt you down. But stick around for just a minute longer while I find some. Actually, I'm going ahead and raid. I already found someone who I can raid. Desumi VT. There you go. Raid message for those who are not subbed. Raid message for those who are. How big my toes? They are of, oh my god, Nightbot does not have a sub anymore. I gotta give that. There you go. Oh my god, Josh Akujo, thank you for the gift sub to Nightbot. Oh my god. You're awesome. Anyways. Raid sub. Alright, there you go. Now for real this time, I will have to leave you all because I do have work and I must rest. So, without further ado. Attention Kujo Copters, the stream will be closing momentarily. Good night.